I'm Megan with ONICON, and in this technical training, we'll learn how to update the depth gauge and the meter in the pipe for the insertion electromagnetic flow meters installed in pipes smaller than 3 inches. ONICON meters are custom calibrated to the pipe size specified when ordering. If between the time of order entry and meter delivery, your pipe size has changed, you'll need to update your depth gauge accordingly. If you need more info on how to determine your pipe size or how to update your meter's pipe size, please refer to our ONICON Video Library. Then, we'll come back to this final step where we'll teach you how to update your small pipe depth gauge and your flow meter in the pipe.
To complete the process of updating the depth gauge and the flow meter, you will need a 1/4-inch hex bit screwdriver, a 5/8 wrench or a small adjustable wrench, and finally, the small pipe depth gauge and thumb screw that are both provided by ONICON.
To update your small pipe depth gauge, you'll need to have the updated gauge length, which can be found in the ONICON diagnostic GUI or through your transmitter. Again, if you need additional assistance, please refer to our ONICON Video Library to figure out how to update your pipe size within your meter. To update the small pipe depth gauge, we'll start by loosening the set screw using a 1/4-inch hex bit screwdriver. This allows the slide to move freely. Next, set the slide to the new length as accurately as possible and retighten the screw.
When installing or removing an insertion flow meter, be sure you have secure footing and are in a comfortable position to work with the flow meter. When working on an active line, you can expect 1/10 the system pressure to push up when installing or removing the insertion flow meter. Always keep your hand on top of the electronics enclosure when the clamping nut is loose.
To adjust the meter in the pipe, loosen the clamping nut on the meter. Next, thread the thumb screw that was packaged with your depth gauge into the collar. Place it all the way at the bottom. Gently insert the meter until it touches the bottom of the pipe. Place the depth gauge on the hot tap adapter. Move the loosened collar to the step 1 position on the gauge and lock the collar. Make sure the flow direction arrow on the meter enclosure is pointing in the direction of the flow. With the collar still locked, rotate the stem and move it to position 2. Finally, retighten the clamping nut to set the depth gauge. Your meter is now inserted to the proper depth gauge for accurate flow measurement. For any additional questions, please reach out to our technical support team. I'm Megan with ONICON. Thanks for watching.